Greetings, my fellow axe dwarves. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Dwarf Fortress Taming the Wilds, episode 22. My clay for a rhino. Are you guys? Oh yeah, they're stuck. They're stuck. Yep, that's because I kind of forgot something. So let's fix that quickly. I have it paused. I need to put this bridge in, or those people on the right side of that bridge ain't gonna join us. How thirsty are you guys? You're healthy, and you're healthy. Okay. And it's actually the Countess that I locked on the wrong side. That's hilarious. I'm glad I noticed that, because they're going to get pissed. So this is the mining bridge. Yep. And hopefully we made a willow crutch. That is probably a really good object to put in the hospital. Not that the hospital needs to be a pretty area, but I'm going to do that anyway, because, you know, why not? So let's go ahead and make a, display. There we go. One of I don't know how many stone for the Cinnabar Bridge. They're sleeping. They're okay. She's afraid and lonely. Okay, yeah, maybe she's a little bit more pissed than I'm letting on, but mistakes happen. That one's a relatively honest one. I didn't mean to lock her in. Who's fighting you? Did you just roll into a ball despite the fact that nobody's actually fighting you? That's victimhood like I've never seen before in a wild animal. All right, I'm going to cap where the stairwells used to be with just flooring. And then I am going to wall in the gatehouse. They're weirdos in the game, I know. But the perimeter's almost done. Very lovely perimeter we've got. How much pine do I have? Because we're making all the beds out of pine. 6? Okay, so let me, before the elves come back and impose more garbagey whatever rules, I'm going to cut down some pine trees. I do have plenty of additional trees that I'm allowed to cut down this season. Because pine... I know it seems crazy because I have so much wood in stock, but all of my beds so far have been pine, and I want to just stay with that theme. As nutty as it might seem. Let's switch the dwarves on duty. So you guys are going to be ready. Actually, you guys are going to be training. And then once I see them clothed, I'll take the axe killers off duty. They've been on duty a while. I want to check in on their moods, though. Yeah. So one of them is really, really pissed. And I'm gonna take off duty in a second. Nothing like a pissed dwarf, who knows how to use an axe. It's a bad combination. A little dangerous. A recap where I am RPG-wise? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I'm a dwarf in a fortress. You're conducting a meeting with a 12-year-old child. Happy little tree. This isn't normal things a Countess does. Or maybe it's a 10-year-old child. I'm not sure which. This bridge is almost finished, though, so pretty soon, Happy Little Tree will be able to get out of there. And in a minute here, I'm going to pause the booze, because it looks like we have enough booze. In fact, oh, the bridge is already starting to be constructed. So, let's pause this. Oops, I killed it. Whatever. Killing it's fine. I'll put it back once we run low. Not much you could do in a pit. Well, she could keep digging it. She is a miner after all, right? She's got a mining pick. She's just choosing not to mine. She's like, well, if you're making me stuck in this pit, I'm not digging any deeper, which is smart. It's actually smart. Credit where credit is due. I stuck her in a pit and she decided not to make it worse. All right, so this is the mining bridge. And then over here, we need a mining bridge door, or lever as well. So you can see how this is starting to shape up. And this pit probably doesn't need to go 3 deep, but maybe I'll have it go 3 deep anyway, just to match the other pits I have. Because all of my pits so far have been 3 deep. So that crutch, before I forget, we'll stick it on... Oh, no, that's a coffer. We'll stick it on display here in the hospital. Because where else do you put a artifact crutch? Well, no. What are you doing? Stop. I definitely did not tell you to auto-mine that limonite. I completely didn't. That's really strange. I don't understand why they thought that that was a thing that I wanted. But I stopped them. So, if I have enemies coming up from the caverns, I can stick Mark's dwarves in these shooting gallery areas and shoot in. I can even lock the door. So one of the reasons to have a door is I can lock the door and have them stand on the bridge, and then I can raise the bridge and sort of fling them around as a monster grinder, which is why a bridge door combination works real well. Because I can lower the bridge, let them on it, raise the bridge, fling them around, lower the bridge, let them on it, fling the bridge, and they can never get through this door because this door is an artifact. So it's a relatively effective monster grinder if I needed to go that route. And then also, there's no way for them to path to these side areas the way I have it designed. So I don't know if it works. I feel like it should. We will find out if my architectural designs are valid soon. But I'm eager to see that in action. So this is the mining bridge lever. And we're going to link it to the mining bridge. And it looks like my iron dwarves, except for boots, are all done. So let's have the axe killers go off duty, so that they can relax, have some R&R. And I'm almost done channeling this out. This is the lowest level here. In a minute, I will take additional goals for you guys to vote on. Because I am nearly done with this mining bridge pit project. Allowing the room to take new tasks. Oh, and some diplomacy. Who's here? Elves. 48 tree limit. Seems reasonable. So, what do you think I should work on next? Here's the poll again. Same sort of poll. You decide the theme of the project, and I'll pick a project. And the bridge is linked. Good. And I'm just making this one look a little bit fancier while I wait for you guys to vote. So it's going to be all floored up and nice. I don't think I'm going to have anything to do trade-wise for the elves. But it does make me realize that my ramp is broken at the moment. I was replacing the back wall of the ramp and never got around to actually finishing that up. So let's do that quickly. Because if it was another civilization, they would have run wagons, and wagons wouldn't have been able to path to me. Elves don't use wagons, or at least mine don't. So I kind of forgot to do that, but doing it now. Not too late. And I'm also going to pretty up the shooting gallery for the surface entryway as well. So those are the two projects that I'll do now. Little glow up. It's also the area that visitors see the most. Of course, I'm role-playing here. They don't actually care what it looks like. But given that dwarves are supposed to be legendary architects and the like, you know, I think it stands to reason that it should look glorious when they first walk in. I mean, I have no idea what the elves find attractive, like bushes in a tree or whatever, but for humans and other dwarves, it should be like, whoa, you guys live in the lap of luxury, even if that's not necessarily true. We don't need to tell them the truth. They don't need to know, as long as you guys don't blab and gab that it's actually a slum over here. Hey, Mass. I don't know if you saw, but you are now a militia captain. Thank you for the resub, and I think my alerts are broken. Because I saw that out of the corner of my eye. It's a lot of work, isn't it? Captain Mass? Yep. What's funny is there was two Masses, and the other one had to be exiled or expelled because their husband was, or wife, I forget which, spouse, was due to die. So, expelled them because there was nothing I could do for them, medicine-wise. So it was just an act of mercy. Now we have a different Mass. Alright. Elves, you brought fruits and seeds, and I guess I'll check for like animals, because I wouldn't mind another egg layer or two. So I'll move one bin of finished goods over and entertain the thought of maybe trading with these tree-hugging hippies. And it looks like community projects will be next. Got it. How's the temple? Oh, the temple got engraved. Cool. So this finished at about 3.7k. That's not bad. with 12 worshippers. Again, not bad. 19 worshippers in this Temple of the Sun. 20 for the Temple of Beauty. 16 for the Temple of Metal. 18 for the Temple of Death. And Temple Fortress is 18. So we have a pretty... It's a lot of... Oh, sorry. It's a lot of overlapping Venn diagram of who worships is what, but it's working. As intended. Do you get anything from elves for not cutting trees? You build up your relationship with them and get better prices on bought stuff. There's a female vulture. Do they lay eggs? I'm gonna go with yes, maybe. I mean, they should, right? I don't really know animals in this game all that much. I, pay zero attention to the animals. So I'll buy your vulture. And... that's it. I don't really care about anything else. Are they selling a rhino? That they were. You want me to buy the rhino is what you're saying. Fine. I can always stick the rhino in the pasture. Whoa, Jesus. You are not a small creature. How big are you? I don't even know how to tell. A huge monster in the form of a vulture. Okay, alright. I bought a really big vulture. Well, if I ever need to go to Mordor, I got a free ride. Alright, Rhino, where are you? Oh, that is a heavy rhino. Wait. That is a 26,000 kilo rhino. How much? That's that's a huge animal. Yes. Yes, it is. I hope it never becomes a were animal, because trying to put down a giant were animal... Oh, I need more trade goods. Fine. Move another box. I don't know what box. Finished goods. That box. Giant really means giant in this game? Yes, that it does. Come on. Who's moving the box? What's in the box? Now my trader walked away. You guys took so long. Hi, Vulture. Please do not eat my little stray hen. And lay some eggs. Shoshugan Gallery is looking pretty good. Obviously, there's a lot of stone there that is going to need to be cut or moved or something. But that's how I wanted to look. We still don't have the side ramps removed, but that's easy to do. And we're almost done with the other gallery as well. And then I'll start to work on community projects. The first community project is going to be... I already thought of it. I'll let you know once this wraps up. Alright, waiting for my broker so I can buy that giant rhino. Once Happy Little Tree decides to shuffle on over towards me. Taking her sweet time. Yep, she's there now. Rhino for some porcelain. It's like the trade of the century, man. All right. Rhino's purchased. Hello. Oh, we have another enemy. So, it's this dude, I think, right here. Yep, it's this dude that wants to steal my stuff. This spear dwarf. So there's a few different things I could do. One, because I have plenty of time, the iron dwarves can just position here because there's time for them to move. Two, I could also just pull the pasture lever here. And he won't be able to path into the base at all. It does run the risk of flinging my own dwarves that are, like, about to stand on the lever. This one, you better move now. Oh, child was just found dead. Oh, wow, you are a child murderer. Got it. Because that's the threat, is the bridge is already pulled up, so he literally can't get inside now. But he just murdered a child, so I'm going to go murder him back. Pull lever. Because my iron dwarves are ready. They're standing up here, and they're at the ready. So he is here in the pit. He doesn't know how to get to me. And it's lowered. And I issue a kill order with my iron dwarves. Kill Ushat. Well, he's about to Ushat his pants. You don't get to kill kids. Oh, you're fleeing now. I think he's fleeing because he just couldn't figure out a path to me. No, he's running around in circles. I think he's going for another child, or whoever this is. He's going for my axe captain. Get away. Get away. Cue the Benny Hill music, because I think we're running in circles now. Because I've got him there, and we're closing... Oh, no, here it goes. Here's the throwdown. And he's dead. Little child killer. Ushat moron. And there you go. You can see the bridge worked perfectly. Unfortunately, there was a child on the wrong side of it. If I ever wanted to avoid that situation, what I could do is I could just burrow my people to never go beyond the moat. But it, that's... I'm not going to be doing that. I'll just bury a child. Sad, but it's Dwarf Fortress. It's kind of unavoidable. So you... Oh, you're already queued up? Is that Kivish that died there? Yes. Okay, perfect. Already done. Did he kill 2 dwarves? No. He killed 1 dwarf child, and then I murdered him. In fact, my dudes are probably not even hurt. No injuries. He had a toe injured a little. Actually, this might be an old injury because it's already sutured. If I wanted to check for sure, I could check this way. Wow, you died, like, near instantly. The Axe Dwarf Captain basically hacked your skull open and you died. That's kind of how that fight went down. It was like... it was pretty painless, unfortunately. I don't really care about recovering any of his stuff, so Ushat's just going to get thrown into the pit. Aye, big boy. Look at you. Enjoy the pasture. But yeah, that was a little test of our defenses, and it worked. Not perfectly. A child died, but that was kind of unavoidable. given where the child was at the time. So, I don't know. I counted as a success. And the pits are dug, so all I need to do is pave this one up, and then I'll start a community project. So, floor of shale. Wish it was a little bit easier to floor things up. Well, I guess I could just drag it across like this and then cancel the middle one. That sometimes works. It works when it's dug and not constructed. Alright, so once this is done, I'll do the community projects. For community projects, there's a few different things I could do. So I'm going to write them up. So you guys voted on community and comfort improvements. Here it is. Very straightforward. Build a dungeon, build a library, build nicer bedrooms, or viewer suggestions. I'm also going to start butchering the horses that I have, because I don't have a lot of leather at the moment, and I have way many horses. And I don't really need horse milk. But I could use horse tallow to make soap. Zach Dyer, Polar Bear, and Malful. Actually, why didn't you get renamed? Who won that giveaway? Did I not raffle you off? I guess I didn't. Alright, let's raffle that captain off. I thought I had. If I'm wrong, just correct me in chat. But I'll put the raffle timer up. I didn't actually roll it? Okay. So yeah, let me prep another one. I meant to have named her after someone, but I guess I never did. Polar Bear wants a break. Zach Dyer wants a break. So let's have them switch. You guys are going to train, and then the Iron Dwarves are going to switch off. The shooting galley are pretty much all done. They look very crisp and nice, I think. I don't know if they're functional yet, because we haven't had opportunity. Plus, I don't even have any Marks dwarves. Oh, and population just went oof. Up, up, up. We're up to 48. So let's see who we brought in. We have got an animal trainer, a weaponsmith, a fourth weaponsmith, that's useless, a fisherman, another planter, a soap maker, a peasant, and some children. So bedroom number 4 was empty, this one. I'll put someone in there. Done. And then the new bedrooms are going to have to be added. So I think I'm at bedroom 33 now. So bedroom, multi, that. Done, and this is bedroom number 33, 34, 5 and 36. Oh, why did they... Did I multi... They're dorms. No, I don't want them dorms. I screwed up. Bedroom. Done. No, they're... Because I have multiple beds in them. They keep designating as dorms. Okay, that's cute. What? Fine. I'll add the second bedroom in later. I think that's going to be easier, is to initially have every bedroom have one bed, and then once they become bedrooms, I'll add another bed in, because I'm going to go insane trying to, like, fix that. So I might not be fixing it the fast or proper way, but I don't care. I'm just fixing it. Let's get another set of bedrooms down here ready as well. And we have some humans sneaking around that wanted to steal stuff but decided to leave. There's some iron stuff here that I'm just going to melt instead of throw away. I think that's from the dead person that we just murked. And the captain's name is... Oh, Polar Bear, you won again. All right, I'm going to re-roll that. Icelandic Maniac. That's a good name for an ex-dwarf captain. So, Malful. In Axe Killers, you're going to go on break. Okay, I think all the bedrooms that were slated for removal are removed, so let me multi this again. 8 bedrooms. Perfect. 33. And they don't need to be named. It just helps me to track them. That way, if they're empty, I can sort of do the mental math and put people in them because it's somewhat orderly. B room. Now let me try that again. And now that they're actually properly bedrooms, I'll stick the extra beds back in. Use closest material. And you guys want a library. Got it. So a library is a bit of a mood boost. Certain people like to read and write and that kind of scripture and that kind of stuff. So that's going to help with some of the negative moods that we have in the colony. So that's, I think that's going to be useful. So I'm going to finish the bedroom project up and then we'll move towards setting up the library. Pop 48. So we're very, very close. We're at actually our pop cap right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the pop cap to 60. Oh, that's a 70. To 60. 50 allows you to become a town. So we're going just high enough. Just high enough to become... Or, sorry, a village, not a town. Town is 80. Because I think with the new bedrooms that I'm smoothing right now, we'll have the population capacity of about at 60 or so, I'd imagine. And I still need to assign these bedrooms that I haven't, the brand new ones. So let's see. with any luck, these new people will be easier than dealing with some of the really super fussy folks that we had in the last subset of people that joined. I might need even more bedrooms. Yep, I think I will. I think one person's still missing a bedroom. Let me check if there's any free ones. Bedroom 28 is free. Cool. Now, if I really wanted to give my militia a break, I am going to set up a new burrow. This burrow is going to be behind the walls, so just so that it's not obnoxious to look at, maybe I'll tint it like this or something. And I'm going to set up this burrow so that in the case that we need to hide in place, I've got it ready to go. The one issue I would say with burrows, and maybe a veteran player can disagree or tell me where I'm wrong, is I have noticed that dwarves don't really react quickly. Like, it's not a drafting urgency when you tell them to get behind the walls. They just sort of choose if they want to or not. Like, there's no like move now. It's just like I'll do it, if I feel like it. And that would be one of the frustrations I have with burrows. That I think people have... I've seen in YouTube comments have said, like, you need mods to be able to make burrows work as intended. Which, to me, is just disappointing. Again, I'm inexperienced. I could be wrong about that. But that's what I've been told and what I've read. That burrows are kind of only semi-functional or something like that. Again, I could be wrong. But yeah, this is the burrow for behind the walls, and it's just it's not gonna, it shouldn't include the mining tunnel, I guess. So let me erase here. And I'll have probably multiple layers of burrows. So this one is like, you're allowed a little bit greater freedom of movement. And then if I need to go into a further level of lockdown, because they've breached one level of security, I can change that. So for this one, I don't want them in the mining area either. But in the shooting gallery is fine. Okay, so this is the behind the walls burrow, and I can signal that if I need it. You could also paint multiple Z levels at once. Yep, I just wanted to carefully paint. And even then, I might have missed some things. But it works. Nope. Bye, elves. Just realized they were leaving. Oh, thank you for the tip. It's so very rare, Zalek, that I hear the alerts for tips. My alerts have been very wonky recently. They're all like third-party tools, and they've been letting me down. But thank you. I'm glad I heard it. So every single dwarf in the colony right now does have a bedroom, but that's going to change as soon as we add any additional dwarves in, because I have no extra capacity, I don't think. I'll double check, though. Yeah, every single bedroom is claimed. Is the Rhino war trained? I don't believe so. Will be soon. Oh, yeah. I'm also going to gild this goat. And these new immigrants, I just realized, brought in a whole lot of new animals that I should probably put in the pasture. Where they're going to be wandering around willy-nilly. I don't know what gender you are. I think you're female. So, Kib Licostang. What are you? You are... Okay. So I'll put you in the egg lay. And then I need to put another nest box in there. Best purchase ever. Oh, a giant war rhino. Yep. Another thing I could do is set up a specific labor for animal training. So animal training and animal care. I'll call you animal handler. Because I'm an animal handler, right? Yeah, buddy. Mass or... Okay, I'm going to have the animal handler do it. There we go. Cool. So now we have a dedicated animal handler. That way they get good at it. Becomes a built-up skill. Did I give any treats yet? Nope, I did not. Again, a lot of my alert noises are broken. If only I could have the technology work for once, right? If only. Something else I could do... Well, no, that's fine. I'm not going to add any more projects. So I'm going to work on the bedrooms. The bedrooms are actually almost done. And then we'll do the library. So these need chests. I have 4 more. And then cabinets. And I have 4 more. So this is bedroom 41. You can definitely see why players that build... Oh, I'm bad at counting in my head and speaking. Players that build giant fortresses definitely probably favor easier to design bedrooms, because my bedrooms are complicated and labor intensive. I don't mind, because I'm keeping... Ooh, wow, I really can't type. I'm keeping my population rather small, so it's not that bad. But if you had like 150 dwarves, this would be this would take you hours. Just smoothing over everything to make sure anything that I missed gets re-smoothed. And then what we could also do is start stone carving these bedrooms as well. And now that they're actually designated bedrooms, I will put the extra beds in. Question. I very, very rarely ask questions for you guys, but do you guys know if there's a way to designate a bedroom with 2 beds, or is it always going to self-designate into a dorm? Because obviously I was just running into that problem. Hey, we have a war elephant. A giant war rhino. I mean, not elephant. It's not an olephant. So it's already war trained. So may the chomps begin. Oh, something else I was going to do is channel out the brook again, because it looks weird the way it is, where I have, where I added floorboards, it's like dirted. I don't fully understand why that happens, but we're going to fix that. Couples sleep in a single bed? Oh, do they? Yeah. I know that they can share the same bed, but what if they go to sleep at the same time? Or is that just not a thing that ever happens? Oh, Kib... that was really strange. I was looking at Kib the chick, and Kib grew up like a second ago. And I was like, wait, where'd the chick go? And why is there an extra hen here? The bedrooms are almost done. And then once they finish up, I'm going to ask you guys where you think I should put the library. Cheers. Did the crutch ever get moved? No, it didn't. Man, you have a good memory. It is now. And the new bedrooms are all set up. So, question for you all. Where should I build the library? So there's a few different options here. I'm going to set up some plans. So I could put the library, if we want to be real somber. I could put the library above the center temple. So it would be on this level here, which really doesn't have a lot going on. So it would be above here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that because it's gonna make it really hard to do cave adaptation if I ever want to do that. So I could put the library west of the Grand Hall. So this is option number one. It's not going to be this square, but it's going to be in this location. So this is option number one. So, one west of the Great Hall. Option number two could be... Trying to think of what's most logical. Option number two could be... off of the end of the Temple of Halls. So I did mention originally that I was planning on having this dining room area have a separate access tunnel up here at some point. But we could put the library in this location. So it's next to all the temple complexes, but separated because this hop honeycomb pattern isn't going to continue eastward. So this is option number two. East or south, east of the temple complex. And then option number three, this is the main tavern. I could just have it be out this way. Oop, let's go back to plan. So maybe a connecting bridge here. or something, because this eventually will be a bridge, but it could be 2 bridges or something. And this is option number 3. I'll figure out the fine details if that's, if this is what we choose. East of the tavern. There you go. A library typically benefits if you have visitors, if that helps to influence your decision at all, because visitors that have special knowledge can visit your library and write down books and scriptures that your dwarves can read for experience. So usually it's pretty beneficial to have your library be open to everybody and not just your own dwarves. Unless you really are running the risk of security or something. Just a thought. Trappist dwarves. If we put it near the tavern. Or west of the Great Hall. So west of the Great Hall is less of a secure location. But we could put a bridge in there. Or we could have some other way to get there. That would be a secure path. Because that's another thing that we could do. It would also look nice in that location. And then this is also a secure area. This is not literally how it's laid out. I just wanted to specify, like, I'll have it look nice. We could also, you know what? We could also put it up here, too. Because I vacated this area. Maybe I should have that as a 4th option. I'm going to pull a executive decision that this is a 4th option. This is option number 4. There, 4 really crudely made tallies. 4 north of the tavern. And there's the actual timer, so I can't mess with this again. I promise, Scout's honor, not to mess with it again. See if you guys want. And the crutch is in. How expensive is this crutch? Oh, dang. That crutch is probably better served stored somewhere else, because it's really valuable. And my hospital does not need to be that pretty. But whatever. I'll leave it there for now. Thank you for tuning in to Dwarf Fortress Taming the Wilds, which originally streamed live on Twitch January 17th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhydamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhydamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow dwarves.